Here we go. In 3, 2.
Stu. You're gonna join me in this or no? Stu. We'll get to Stuart Skinner when the time is right.
What's up, y'all?
Oh yeah, this is Naomi. She's my co-host here today. You missed an episode, yo.
I did.
What's
I'm
up with that?
so sorry, guys.
No, you're not.
I did have
Don't
some
lie.
prior obligations I had to attend to. If you didn't already know, you can catch me on Twitch at program_Naomi with 2 I's, Naomi. So yeah, that's where I was last weekend. Sorry about
Okay,
that, bro.
I'm glad you came clean because she wanted to fucking stream with her own shit instead of being on this, which is fine, whatever. So, but yeah, you stream on Twitch. It is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I play video games
Yeah,
of different sorts.
Check her out on that. So, she's got the jersey on. There's a reason why I'm wearing a suit. I just got back from the Junior Oilers Banquet, and they were giving away awards and everything, and I was asked and had the privilege of actually hosting it, which was fucking... Sit up. I know. I'm slouching, man.
Oh my god, me too. I have such
know,
a problem with that.
My big gut, too. It's just...
As
what do
if.
you mean as if?
No,
Dude,
in
that's
the
coming
suit,
from
you look great.
Hey, you're skinny as shit now.
Oh, thanks. You can't really tell in the jersey, but you know.
She used to be fat.
I did. I was like 210
Did
pounds.
she show you that picture of Fat Naomi? Yeah. It was crazy.
He refers to it as Fat Naomi, this picture I went and dug up of what I looked like 2-3 years ago. And yeah, it was a lot different. Let's just say that. I look like someone's cookum.
She was fatter than I am. Which is
Anyways, on a different note.
No, but you look great now. You're good now.
Thanks.
Yes. No, but yeah, so I'm rocking the suit just because why not? I literally just got home and we started recording this.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was the Junior Oilers Banquet, so I get there early, and the Junior Oilers, I'm sure anyone who's watching this knows that I've been covering the Junior Oilers, doing play-by-play for them, and they asked me and my broadcast partner to host the event, which is pretty awesome. So you get there early. It's like
at the expo.
At the expo center, yeah. You get there. It's at one of their ballrooms, and it's everything you think a banquet is, and it's just like silverware everywhere. All the place settings are already there. There's like probably 20, 25 different tables.
Oh damn!
With like 10 chairs per table. So there was like over like 200 people in there. But I got there, no one's there first, and then people start like coming in and streaming in, and like everyone's dressed to the nines.
Oh my god!
I'm glad I rocked this suit because I was like, what should I wear? How is it gonna be? But I'm like, I always rock the suit when I broadcast the games, as you know, right?
Yes.
You came to one of the last games there.
It was sick.
Yeah, and so it was pretty sweet. And I've never actually emceed an event like that before. I mean, I've done like hip hop shows. And
Oh, sick!
is that news to you?
Well, it's been a while, since we talked about that. So it's like,
Yeah,
just
well,
remembering that, I'm like, oh my god, it's crazy.
yeah. So I mean, if I never did that, I don't know if I'd have the balls to. Well, first of all, I did the Ponoka Stampede last year.
Yeah, and I was like 40,000 people.
Yeah, well, it was 10,000 people each day, and I did. Thank you.
Yes.
It was 10,000 people each day, and I did it for 3 days. So yeah, I announced in front of like 30,000 people.
Dang. Well, I mean, 200 people who are dressed to the nines. That's still like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but I mean, having that Ponoka Stampede event under my belt and that experience, I wasn't too nervous, but obviously
nice.
the nerves still come a little bit. Because it's like when I was doing the Ponoka Stampede, I was like announcing a horse race, right?
Yeah, it's different. Totally
Indian
different.
relay, right? So that's like you're just announcing what's going on, hyping up the crowd. This was a little bit different, like kind of reading off a script, and
Right.
but all in all, like I made a couple jokes.
You got some laughs?
I got some laughs.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
I got some laughs. So I riffed a little bit, right? Because we had the script that was kind of it was pretty formal and like right to the point.
Okay.
And like I have experience of just like talking in front of people, so
Like free, like
just freestyling it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've freestyled in front of that many people before
Hmm.
in like a hip hop show and shit. So,
This was pretty like formal in comparison to that.
oh, this is like everyone has suits on, all the women have dresses on, and it's like it's a banquet.
Yeah.
Right?
And your whole speech, so that's different.
Yeah. So I like all the parts where I went off script. I kind of just riffed. Like, so I wrote some shit down,
Nice.
but for the most part, I just went off the top of the dome piece. But yeah, there was a buffet there,
Oh.
which was nice.
Oh,
right?
good.
Yes, I got to eat. And
We love a good buffet.
oh yeah, and it was like actually like good food, like white people food.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
The
nice.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, some like stuff that like a lot of vegetarian stuff and food that like everyone can eat if they have allergies. But all in all, like it was really good food.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like a
That's
whole
good.
buffet, right? And I made some jokes about that, about being fat and stuff like that.
You would. You
Yeah.
always do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm kind of conscious of my weight, okay?
Oh,
Obviously,
I
if
see,
you
I
don't-
see.
If you didn't put two and two together how I started this pod.
So you're like externalizing that. Giving
Yeah.
it to the world.
Yeah, I'm like I gave a belly pat when I was like introducing when I was like telling the tables to go up to get food or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like I can't remember exactly what I said, but yeah.
Okay.
And then so there was a lot of there was like the awards night for the Junior Oilers. So the Junior Oilers have 3 different teams. They have Team Orange, Team Blue, and Team White. Team White are the girls, and the girls just got back last night apparently
From a game?
from their tournament. They went
Oh my
all the way to nationals.
God, what? Yes.
Yes.
Go Team White. Shout out to
Yeah.
the girls.
Yes. Oh, it was unbelievable. And so they won gold in provincials.
Yeah.
So they went to nationals,
Oh my God.
the SO Cup, and I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, it is the nationals because it wasn't here in Alberta.
Mhm.
They got bronze in the nationals. So shout out to Team White, yo.
Still, that's
Fucking
pretty
awesome.
good. Third
Yeah.
place, not bad.
Yeah, so that's further than the boys went, right?
Yeah. So they're all there tonight.
The girls team, the entire girls team, the entire both boys teams were there. Team Orange and Team Blue, and their families. Oh, I got a fucking hilarious story. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. About tonight. It's gonna be hilarious. But first, so just real quick about the night. It was like an awards night, so they were giving awards to everybody. I emceed pretty well, I think. I thought I did a good job. Everyone was really complimentary.
Nice.
But Caleb, you went to Kenilworth, right? Remember, right? Do you remember Mr. Radmanovich? Radman? Okay, we used to not you and I, but me and my buddies, Colin Wolf, Jay Faithful, we and Chris Kahn, we'd play mini sticks with him after school. I don't know if you were there for that. Maybe you were not. I think you were still maybe in elementary. Anyways,
Mini sticks is like that stick game on the table where you like.
no, mini sticks, mini sticks.
Oh, like hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like table hockey.
No.
Pickup sticks? I love pickup sticks. Okay, anyways, continue.
Okay, you gotta excuse my co-host sometimes. This is maybe the wrong pod for you, but
Yeah, I mean, sports
No,
are
I'm
like.
just kidding. No, we love you. We love you on here. It's all
Aw,
good.
Thanks. I love being here.
Yeah,
But
no, it is fun.
Mr.
It's
Radman
hilarious.
or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
Radman. We used to play mini sticks back in the day. So, on the team, I believe it was one of the boys' teams. I seen there was a Max Radmanovich on there when I first started with the Junior Oilers,
Yeah.
and I remember thinking that, oh, I had a teacher named Radmanovich, right? Not
Mhm.
thinking anything of it. And then I told my partner Ewan Manning about it. I'm like, Radmanovich, I had a teacher that I used to play mini sticks with in junior high named Radmanovich. I wonder if there's any relation. That's his dad.
No way!
My teacher.
So he was there?
He was there.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Full circle.
It was trippy as fuck. So he came up at some point, like early on in the evening, just like asked us a question or something. And
You
like
didn't recognize him?
I kind of recognized him. I'm like,
But
that guy
like,
kind
you're
of
like,
flew.
who are you?
You got to understand, this is like 16 years ago or something, right?
I guess, yeah.
Like, I'm an old dude.
True.
And fuck you. Oh, so this was like more than half my life ago. But he came up and like asked a question or something, and I walked by her, and I was like, kind of looks familiar, but I'm so focused on doing the emceeing, right?
Right.
And then I introduced myself at the beginning of the show, Josh Jacko, and he heard that,
Oh.
and he's like, "How many Josh Jackos are there?"
For real?
Yes.
There's like
Yes.
there's only one.
So he comes up at in between, or like at some point. I think it was because we did an intro, we did a couple of things, and then we all ate dinner, right? So there was like a time where everyone was just eating, and I think that's when he came up and he's like, "Did you go to Kenilworth?"
Oh my
I think
gosh.
I asked. I think yes. I'm like, "Yeah." Wow, what's up? He's like, I'm Radmanovich, Radman. I'm like, no fucking way. You were like, he was like one of my favorite teachers, honestly.
That's the best.
Yes, he's one of my like. He played. We oh man, we would stay after school to play mini sticks.
Yeah.
The only time I was ever at school after school was for detention. Before that,
oh my god.
and
real.
after that, right?
Real.
Honestly, so yeah, you remember that now,
he
right?
Remembers now.
Yeah, so
that,
we
like,
would
brings tears to my eyes. That's so awesome.
Yeah, so we would stay there for like an hour after school and just play mini sticks with this dope ass teacher.
Yeah.
And like set up tournaments and everything. We'd play in the hallway.
That's sick.
Yeah, back when I was able to like fucking have my knees on the floor and move around on the floor. I would never be able to do that now.
Aww.
Never. It's so crazy. So we ended up talking for like a minute that first time, like what the hell? What's up with you? He's got like when he was teaching us, he had no kids. He has like 4 kids now.
Oh, aw.
His oldest was played for the Junior Oilers.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. His oldest is older than.
Of course, his kids like hockey.
Yeah, his oldest, right?
Yes, that makes sense.
His oldest, so 4 boys he has.
Aw.
His oldest is older than I was when he taught me.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
dude.
Crazy.
It was fucking nuts. And he's like, "Who's those other guys you play with that played with us?" I was like, Colin Wolf, Jay Faithful, Chris Conn. He's like, "I remember Chris Conn." And I just Chris, I'm gonna message him on Instagram. I talk to him every once in a while on Insta.
That's funny you say that because I talked to him and he's like, you remember me? I'm your brother's friend from like way back when.
Yeah.
He's like, how is he doing? I'm like, oh, we're doing great.
Yeah, Chris is awesome. So I talked to him like at length about like a month ago.
Yeah.
He's gallivanting across the world. Like
oh, nice. That's fun.
He's lived in Florida with his dad because his dad has a house in Florida. He met a girl that lives, I can't remember where, somewhere in like Central America or something. That's where he's at right now.
Oh, cool.
I think it's Central or South America or something, like some exotic country. And he's like, I'll be back. I'll be back this spring or sometime, and when I get back, we should chill. I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Period. There you go.
He's gonna get a fucking kick out of the fact that I seen Radman today, and that I was announcing his oldest in hockey.
Aww.
So that was a trip. So after it was all said and done, like there's a couple more stories with it, but just as far as the Radman thing, me and Radman just caught up for like I don't know, like a good like 15 minutes just talking. The guy's got a family, and I just telling him what I'm doing, right? And like the announcing and all the stuff that I've been doing, and he's like, yeah, well, I'm sure we'll see each other around because like his kid was playing, and his other boy is also going to be trying out for the Junior Oilers as well next year. So I'm sure I'll be seeing him around. But another highlight of the
evening,
of the event, as I lose one of my sandals here. I got a suit and I'm wearing sandals.
You're not supposed to let them know that. They can't see that low.
Who cares?
True.
It's my studio. So
Hey,
state of
there
the art studio. I got to meet Craig McTavish, 4-time Stanley Cup winner for the Edmonton Oilers.
What?
Coached us. It was a GM briefly, and I just met him briefly. Like we introduced him onto the stage.
Yeah.
So I just was like, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he introduced some the Ryan Smith Awards, where like I think they're like scholarships, and then he had like a really nice, inspiring speech afterwards.
Oh, we love those. I'm all about those. If you know me, you know what's up.
Yeah. So and then after that, I was thinking like I gotta make up a riff so that like he remembers me.
Yes.
Like after he gets off the stage, I want to go on the stage So I said something a little. Oh, because he came up. He's like, there was a part of the script where it was just like quite the introduction for him, right? And he's like, that. Wow. He's like, that might be one of the best introductions I've ever had in my life, right?
Oh no way!
I didn't write it though.
Oh,
It was Kylie Quinn. None of this would have happened without her. Shout out Kylie.
Shout out to her.
Yes. I know her from the Riverhawks. Actually, she worked with the Riverhawks.
Oh,
before.
cool.
So Mac T starts by saying, "Yeah, it's one of the best intros I've ever had." Maybe. So I started I'm like thinking like, okay, while he's doing his speech, I'm like, okay, well, we gotta
think of something
that's memorable to him.
Yes.
So he remembers me
Of
specifically,
course.
right? So I go on and I'm like, wow, amazing speech by Craig McTavish. I mean, obviously that's why we gave you the intro that you did, and that got a bit of a laugh, bit of a chuckle. And then I'm like, yeah, you've been really great for the city of Edmonton, Mac T. And I'm like, can I call you Mac T? He's like, yeah, I guess, right? So like, just some one-on-one interaction right there, right?
Yeah, of course, just to get that like remembrance.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes,
recognition.
that's right.
Totally.
So that was a highlight. Even though we just met like just
Briefly.
like a quick second, right? Just a handshake, and I was like, it was a pleasure meeting you, sir. And so that was pretty cool.
Was he nice?
Yeah, no, I mean, we never talked or anything.
Oh, okay.
We just shook hands and whatnot when he was coming up, and I was interested. Whoa, no, man, he was great. He was great, and he had a really, really good speech, and so that was a really, it was an awesome highlight of this evening, and then I ended the night by my closing remarks, riffed mine, and I have them there, but I was like, what was written in the script was like, this concludes our evening, the formal part of this evening, blah blah blah. Good night, everyone, and I had to throw a "Go Oilers" in at the end.
Yes.
Everyone loved that one too,
of
right?
Course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. So there's going to be some pictures. There was a professional photographer there, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I got to get my hand on some of those pictures because I didn't take any pictures. I'm bad for that.
Damn.
But there was a professional photographer there, so I got to get some of those. I got to get some of those pictures. Post them.
Fudge, this is why I wish I could have came, because I could have been your photographer.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have worked though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know because it wasn't free for everyone.
Yeah.
It was only free for the staff
Mm-hmm.
and the players.
Right.
Like the players' families had to
Pay.
They had to pay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's how they make money for the banquet.
well, yeah, they had to pay for it, right? They had to,
Yeah. Totally.
to pay for all the food and pay. So yeah, it was a good event. It was something that another check mark on the resume.
Sick.
Something to add to it.
Oh my god, that's so
Fucking
wild. That's
See
crazy.
the banquet. So can't wait to show you guys pictures. It was pretty dope.
And also, can I just like shout out to your handkerchief, because that looks sick on top of that sick suit.
I appreciate that. It's called a pocket square, but thanks.
Whatever. I don't know.
No,
For what it's worth, my compliment.
no, I appreciate it. No, I like this one because it matches the shirt too, and
Hey, there
it
you go.
matches a lot of my ties that I have as well.
That's
Well,
what's
a
up.
couple of my ties.
Did you
anyways.
go tieless today?
I went tieless. I shouldn't have went tieless.
Oh.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Oh, why? Because everyone else had a tie?
Not everyone else. The players didn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, a couple players did.
Right.
Joel Lenius, the main director of Hockey Edmonton, he was wearing a tie.
I love
I
how you
should-
remember who's wearing a tie and who did it.
I should have worn a tie.
So sorry, I didn't know that was like a code for pointing out to guys.
I know. I could have had the clip. I could have went to the full nines, but I got to switch it up. I got to get a new couple suits next year. Now all these motherfuckers seeing how I look
Yes.
with this suit, this particular matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Before next season, I got to get another couple suits
Oh yeah, definitely.
and change shit up,
Yes.
right?
That sounds like
Yes.
fun. Shoot shopping.
Oh, suit shopping's dope, yo.
Yes,
It's fucking
totally.
sick. And so yeah, before next year, I'll get a couple suits.
Nice.
But Stuart
Stuart Skinner.
What a G, and what a performance last night. My God.
Yes.
Game 4, Oilers are up 4-1 or 3-1. We're fuck, we'll make it 4-1 in Game 5. I don't give a shit. This is funny. Like, I'm so formal during that banquet, and now I'm just like cursing and just going
Of
off.
course. Well, it's your own podcast. You get to have your own fun on it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
No, but what a performance by Stuart Skinner. My
Oh
God.
my gosh, that was
His-
insane.
His first career playoff shutout.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What was it? It was like 10 saves first period, 11 saves second period,
Yeah.
and 13 saves third period. But like,
Yeah.
not to mention how insane those saves were. Some of them,
Oh my
like,
goodness.
just ridiculous. The Kings probably felt so robbed.
Well, no doubt.
Like,
No doubt they felt robbed.
demoralized.
It was a 1-0 game, and we only had how many shots
It
did we
was
have?
like 14.
14 shots
was
last
14.
the entire game?
That's crazy.
Holy smokes, man.
No, definitely like salute to him. He was MVP. We wouldn't have gotten there without him. So, because those guys were pushing ass the
Of course they
entire
were.
game.
Of
The
course they were.
Kings were giving it to us.
I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew
No.
game 4 was going to be difficult because
They
they
did call that the day before.
Well, yeah. They don't want to get embarrassed in their barn twice in a row because we took it to them in Game 3.
Right.
That's when we went down to the fan park. The fan park was dope as hell.
Oh my
too.
God, Fan Park was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. It had like a really they have a big tent there. It had like what you call it, Calgary Stampede
Yeah,
type of vibe.
themed kind of tent.
Yeah, well, it had that kind of vibe, and Nashville North and at the Calgary Stampede it had like that kind of a vibe. So it was a lot of fun. We had a good time, and obviously when the Oilers are winning, I mean, there's nothing beating that
No, totally.
excitement. So yeah, we went in Game 3 to watch that domination. Yesterday's game wasn't as dominating whatsoever.
No. We were on the edge of our seats though
But-
the entire game.
Hey, LA, you name the style you want to play.
Yes.
Hey, tell us.
Exactly. Or don't even tell us and we'll still be able
Yes,
to handle it.
exactly. It doesn't matter what style of game you want to play. We all know how LA likes to play. They like to play a certain type of way, kind of really defensive and lock down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll play that. We'll fucking
Totally.
beat you 1-0.
For sure.
Shit.
No, we're not even phased. And
Yes.
the boys are showing it. And honestly, the fact that Stu can even showcase that to us in the last game, like the boys have been showing
Oh
us
my
the
gosh.
entire playoff series.
Yes.
Like it's just tremendous. Tremendous.
Well-
Absolutely tremendous.
Well, that's why we have Stu here. You know,
Yes.
front and center.
Yes, number 74, my jersey actually. Right here. I had to clock the T.
It is your jersey. And it's also a signed jersey
Yes.
by
Ooh.
Stu that
I
she
mean, I wasn't
fucking
gonna say
wears, though.
anything, But yeah, I do wear it. Oh fudge! I keep messing with this cord. I'm so sorry. I
gotta
do
frame it.
wear it, and that's kind of an issue. But at the end of this year, we're getting our whole family's getting a bunch of jerseys for Christmas, and
Who said that?
spoiler alert.
Who said that?
Okay, maybe we don't have to bring it up. What? I didn't say anything.
I thought we're getting mom one for Mother's Day.
No.
That's what she said on that text thread. She wants a jersey for Mother's Day. That's what.
She does. Yeah, that too. Well, I'm just saying that I want a jersey at the end of this year for Christmas. I'm buying myself one for Christmas, and then I thought everyone else in the family should get one because let's start naming the people in our family who don't have jerseys. Unfortunately.
Our producer. That's one.
Yep. My other brother Isaiah,
That's two.
or I guess ours.
Yeah.
Our sister Shamaya.
Somebody doesn't have a jersey?
No.
Oh.
And also our little sister Leah.
These are unacceptable numbers.
It is
I
unacceptable.
didn't actually realize that.
No, exactly. So that's why I'm like, hey,
I thought
First
Shamaya.
things first.
Had a jersey.
when she was younger, she did. It doesn't fit her anymore. It's like kid jersey.
Yo, and Zeb needs a jersey too.
Yes, totally. Zeb needs a jersey.
Yeah.
So we all need to get jerseys. I'm thinking we should all go the same color.
Yeah.
We should all go same color.
Go
So it'd
blue.
be like we go and do like a big family photo. It'd be so cute.
We'll go blue. We'll all
yeah,
go blue.
blue.
Because I don't like. I mean, I have the Gretzky one, but this is an old school one.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
get
you want the new
new blue. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that'd
Yeah.
be sick.
So, do we get them all numbered then?
Yep. So everyone gets to pick their own number. Is what I think, obviously, because I mean,
No,
it's
but
not gonna be
like players. Like, are we getting players on the back or?
Oh, Well, the thing is, like, I have a jersey that's bare already, so I'm not planning on investing in that. I do want to invest in either a McDavid jersey or a Hyman jersey. Cause shout out to Hyman, crazy insane with the 6 freaking goals this playoff season so far.
Look, she's dropping stats before your boy does. I like it.
I know my hockey at least Oilers.
Yeah, I would get. You got Stu already.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna do duplicates. We'd have to get new ones.
Really?
Well-
No, because I can see like a bunch of people getting dry side. Oh,
Well, I already have a McDavid jersey too, though.
lucky you.
But that's a Team Canada one.
That's mint. This is a mint jersey.
No, the thing about this jersey is you wanted to point out a piece of
Oh yeah, piece of something every show.
yes. So this particular McDavid jersey, I might have told this on the pod before, is the jersey that he was supposed to wear to the Olympics back in 2020. What was it? 2020? I think it was. Yeah.
When COVID happened.
Yeah, something like that, right? Or 2020? Yeah, it was 2020.
I think it was 2020.
No,
It was 2021.
no, 2022.
2022.
Because the Summer Olympics are this year, right?
yes.
I think it's some fucking help here.
Yes. The Summer Olympics are this year.
Why are you guys
This
making me
summer.
look bad? Are you gonna make me look this up?
Well, I know some Olympics are coming up.
That's this year.
Yes.
Okay, so it was 2022.
I don't know if it's Summer Olympics. I said some Olympics. I don't know which Olympics are this year. There's Olympics this year. I think track and field is involved. Does that mean summer?
How do you know the track and field's involved, but you
Because
don't
I
know?
heard it on the radio. Someone talking about track and field, something.
This is your
Yeah,
job,
this is your
motherfucker.
job.
Holy shit, dude. Paris, right?
Yeah, Paris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paris.
Wow. Fuck. If that wasn't as funny as it was, I would say edit it out. But I look like a fucking idiot here. So,
Shut up.
this McDavid jersey was he was supposed to wear it in 2022, but the NHL players never went to the Olympics.
Yeah. So this is rare.
Oh, it's
okay?
hella rare.
Oh yeah,
It's hella rare.
and it's mint. I've seen him rocking this, and you catch eyes right off the bat. I'm like, I mean, for sure, you know.
Yeah. Hey, hands off.
Oh yeah, don't even touch it.
Hands off the merchandise. So yeah, so I already got a McDavid jersey. Back to like what jerseys we would get. I would maybe get. It would be hard not to get a dry settle jersey.
Yeah, I know.
So it'd be
That's
dry.
what I originally wanted when I got this, but this worked out anyways because he had a record of a year.
Yeah.
Record of a year.
This fucking Stu's the shit.
Crazy.
Yo. Dry settle or see, I would get a Stu jersey in a heartbeat.
Right.
But you already have a
But
Stu jersey.
But he wouldn't say that at the beginning of the season. He wouldn't have said that.
You don't know that.
Just by talking about it, because I remember. Yes, she's right. He's agreeing with me. Thank you, Caleb.
Why wouldn't I have said that at the beginning of the year?
Because your criticisms of him were too heavy to the point where you would actually consider spending $350 on a Skinner jersey. You have to agree with me to that. Over someone else that you like
well,
Draisaitl.
what time frame are you talking about? Are you talking at the very beginning of the year, or when we shit the bed fucking 12 games in, 15 games in? Yes, exactly.
True. This is
So
true.
at the beginning of the season, before we shit the bed, I would still like a fucking Stuart Skinner jersey from what he did last
Okay,
year.
He'll stand by it.
Well, he was a Calder Trophy finalist, Rookie of the Year finalist.
True, and that's why it made my purchase last year getting this in the summertime so worth it.
How'd you get that signed again?
So I went. You're the one who told me. He called me up. I was just leaving work at like 3 p.m.
Was that
He's like,
this past winter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No, that was
right.
in like the fall. It was in like
Oh,
October.
Yeah, but it was cold as shit.
It was cold.
Yeah, it might have been the fucking.
And I went and
might as
lined
well
up, and I made like it was supposed to end at like 4:30, and I made it like freaking like 5 minutes before it was supposed to end. And there was still like a big line behind me, but because I had his jersey and no one else in that line had his jersey, he let me talk his ear off for like 5 minutes.
No one else
nice.
No one else had his
He was so
jersey?
nice. No one else in that line had his jersey.
What the hell?
From what I seen, and it was really sad. And that's they were right at the front because he's big fans. He was a really nice guy, and at the time he had like the big like I have a picture of me side by side with him.
Well, he still
Like,
has the
big-
mustache.
Yeah, and like he just was just such a nice guy. I was just like, oh my god, he gave me a hug, and we took a picture, and I got the sign on the front, so it's like right here. I was wearing it when he signed it, so that was awesome and intense too. But yeah, that was quite an experience. And ever since, he has just ceased to impress me. So it just made this more heavenly, and my brother
Wait,
more
hold on.
jealous.
Not ever since actually. During that particular time that he was down at Rogers Place signing it, that was when we were doing pretty shitty.
Yeah, yeah. And the 2 games before he went to sign that, he actually lost. And
Yeah.
then the game before that, he actually had a really sad goal that he let in that I kind of ended up mentioning, but I didn't mention.
What?
You know, I didn't mention the goal. I didn't mention the goal. You know what I brought up? I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna slay. Oh, but the past couple games haven't been that good. But that's okay.
What the fuck? This fucking dummy.
I don't know. I'm just so awkward when I'm nervous. I was shaking when I got there. Like, I'm not one to get nervous when I talk to people, but for some reason with Stuart Skinner, I just got. Yeah,
He still has that big mustache too.
he does.
He's rocked that mustache.
That's my only criticism with it. I wish we get it a little bit off on the sides. You know, we don't want the handlebars.
Yes,
know?
we do.
Yes, we do.
Are you kidding me? That's one of the best mustaches in all the league.
I
Yeah.
will admit it's like the best mustache, but like
It
if
is
we're
the
to look
best.
from an aesthetic standpoint, it's not that great looking. It's just a sick mustache.
What are you talking about? Look at Austin Matthews. Look at his pathetic attempt at growing a
Oh my
mustache.
god, Austin Matthews, he has a weird looking face.
He's a disgusting looking
Hey,
species.
but we don't mind the Maple Leafs, or at least not. Case never mind. I didn't say we. Me.
Okay, get the fuck. Other news. You know who Travis Kelce is?
I do. That's Taylor Swift man from the Chiefs.
From the Chiefs. Yes. So he agreed a 2-year contract extension that will make him the highest paid tight end in NFL. So your boy's Swifty's not gonna have to worry about
Nothing.
holding him up.
I mean, yeah, after winning, I'm sure like they're both like ecstatic because she's like, "Oh my god, I'm dating a winner," and then he's like, "I mean, I'm dating Taylor Swift, so
It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, period.
The NFL draft went on, and I guess there was like 100,000. There was like 100,000 people or 700,000 people in Detroit that came down for the fucking draft.
No way.
These Americans are about their football, yo.
What?
Yes, it's insane. It's insane. Eminem was there too. Eminem's dropping a new album, by the way. I don't know if you guys seen that.
I have not. I don't think. It's
Taylor,
so
no?
hard to keep up with new music because a lot
Yeah,
of people
Death
are
is Slim
dropping.
Shady.
A lot of people are dropping music right now, so it's like
There's a
hard
lot
to
of people.
keep
Then there's
up.
Eminem, yo.
I guess true. Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, he's the one who brought that up. The end of Slim Shady.
Yeah, the Death is
Yeah.
Slim Shady.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Sick. I have to check that out.
Yeah. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I brought that up because Detroit had like a shit ton of people in there for the draft, but I don't follow that shit, so I'm not gonna pretend like I don't.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. So before we get to my predictions and this week in sports history, just a couple other things. There was something else.
But yeah, back to Stu's performance last night. Absolutely insane. Shout out to him.
Oh, we called Jack Campbell back up. Did you see that?
What do you mean call him back up? Oh, from Bakersfield?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? He's our third?
I don't know what that means actually.
Yeah, what does that mean? Is it Pickard out?
That means that he's probably gonna practice with us before Game 5.
I mean, Skinner just had a tremendous performance. That's an interesting time to bring Campbell back up.
Well, it's not like Campbell's gonna play Game 5. Are you crazy?
Oh, okay.
But it
There's a possibility.
there's a no. There's no fucking possibility
Okay.
that Jack Campbell will be starting Game 5.
Not starting, but what if he came in after? Like, if Skinner, like, somehow. That's not saying speak anything. Like, over Pickard? Would Campbell play?
Oh, you mean will Campbell dress instead of Pickard?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay. Yes, clap, because I actually do really like Pickard.
Yeah.
Pickard's been doing
This
good
is
too.
it. Detroit sets NFL draft record with more than 700,000 people. I've seen this and I was like, what the fuck? 700,000 people. At one point, the population of Detroit was 775,000 fans. At one point, when they went to the shitter, there was like less than 1 million people that lived in Detroit.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing like ghost towns within Detroit itself, like areas where just nobody lived.
Everyone just dipped, yo.
Well, I never seen it myself, but like you see it on like.
It's getting. I guess it's getting back to more normal, and like people are going back.
Nice.
But like when the recession, like 2008 hit, everyone dipped, and when a lot of these the manufacturing of cars went overseas.
Oh, people lost their jobs.
Yeah, so many people in Motor City lost their jobs.
Sense.
Yeah, because that's what Detroit was known for, was building building the whips, right? Ford was there, and
so how did their fan base like? Oh my god, I keep touching it.
Yeah, why do you keep touching it?
I can't help it. I'm doing like hand gestures. It's too low. This cord.
That's where a cord is. You notice I haven't touched my cord.
Yours is higher. Look how high yours is.
It's too late. It's too late. Fuck the just.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. So back to your question though about how their fan base is. It's crazy that I don't know how they were able to sustain. This is how good Detroit sports fans are, and I've always said, even as a kid, without traveling anywhere in my life, I just knew that like Edmonton is like Canada's Detroit. I always used to say, because it's very industrial, and we're all about our sports.
Yeah.
Detroit, while they were going through all that shit, they were still able to maintain not only an NHL team, not only an NBA team, not only an MLB team, but they had an NFL team as well. They were able to sustain all four major North American sport teams in the city that had.
Shout out to Detroit.
Detroit are fucking nuts, yo. Like,
holy
shit.
Crap.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I was wondering. Like, why my friend had like the Detroit Red Wing hat, or not my friend, our cousin, and maybe that's why, because she just resonates with their story, you know.
Well, I don't know if she actually knows what I just said, but
you know who I'm talking about?
No,
Darcy. She has Detroit Red Wings hat.
Well, the thing about the Detroit Red Wings specifically, they're original 16, right? So they've been around forever.
Oh, okay.
Right, but I mean, the Pistons, the Lions, and the Tigers, they were still able to stay there and not have to move, even though everyone else moved out. But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff happening in this world of sports, but we will move on and end this shortly here. But I want to tell you about my predictions, yo.
Yes.
I am a pro at this shit.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, so these are my predictions that I made in the last episode, and some of them are already like kind of coming true. So tonight, if my phone will fucking work. Oh my god, of course.
Can we just start with shout outs then? Shout out to Dylan Holloway. He's been doing epic for us this series so far.
Yes.
Hyman, Henry,
yes.
McDavid setting us all up.
Yes. I like it. I like the shout outs. We need a shout out portion of this.
Definitely. Shout out to those guys. Obviously Skinner for MVP.
I wonder, does Mike pick this squeakiness up?
That's good. Probably, yeah.
Okay, so the Rangers swept the Capitals yesterday. They beat them 4-2. They swept them in 4 games. I had the New York Rangers in 6. So my prediction of New York winning, correct?
Nice.
But it was in 4 instead of 6. But okay. The Panthers beat the Lightning today 6-1 to win the series 4-1.
Why am I not the one checking this off? Let me rescan your work.
No, get out of here.
Yeah.
It's all right here. If you want to take a look afterwards, you're more than welcome. Okay. So I said Florida in 6. Florida did it in 5, but that is correct.
True.
No, this is pretty legible. Eligible to be legible. I had the Bruins taken over the Leafs in 5. That's still possible tomorrow. They are up. They are up 3-1.
No.
And I had the Carolina Hurricanes over the Islanders in 6. Carolina leads 3-1, so it looks pretty good there.
Against who? Carolina against who?
Against the New York Islanders.
Oh, okay.
And then all out west, I had all the series going to 7 games, so that's still a possibility. I had Dallas over Vegas in 7. That series is tied at 2. So that looks good.
Oh, it's looking like it.
This one's a little tough. This one's going to be really tough.
Winnipeg
and Colorado. Colorado leads the Jets 3-1. I said Winnipeg in 7. Winnipeg will have to win the next 3.
Oh my God, no! The Jets, what?
This one was tough for me because Caleb was here for this. I initially said to you on the last pod that Vancouver was not going to make it out of the first round. And then I thought about it more. And then the last episode when I made the predictions, I was like, well, should I go back on my word?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'm not going to go back on my word. Even though I do think Vancouver's going to win, I couldn't go back on my word. So I took Nashville in 7. But the Canucks are up 3-1. So.
Oh, shout out to them.
And also this year,
the big fan.
Oilers and shout out to who?
Shout out to the Canucks.
Why?
Because my Corker's a big fan. She's such a cookie. I love her.
Dude, she doesn't get applause for the fucking Canucks, man.
Why? Canada.
Fuck
Team
that shit, bro.
Canada.
I gotta train our studio audience here to fucking know what to fucking cheer for and shit. What are you doing? The fuck? And then I had the Oilers in 7 over the Kings. I don't think it's going to go 7, to be honest with you, the way we're playing. Honestly, I think we might end it. Game 5.
Honestly.
Yo. Straight up.
Because we've been just absolutely decimating them.
Yes.
And even when they won in overtime, that was like a pity. It almost looked like a pity win we gave them.
You're not the only person that has said that to me.
Yes, it looked like a pity win because I've never seen them work.
There's no such thing.
Underwork so much in an overtime game than I have in that game.
There's
so
no such, I don't
hot
think
take.
yeah,
maybe.
I don't think there's any substance behind
It's entertainment.
that. Don't you fucking start with this. I'm trying to wrap this up, and then you bring this up. Oh
hey,
my
it's
God.
an argument that has to be had on the show at some point.
Yeah, well, you don't wait for it till the end of the episode to fucking make it.
All right, guys, till next week.
No, hold up. What are you talking about?
This argument.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe next week we'll bring that up. Don't forget about that.
Okay.
But yeah, before we wrap it up, just this week in sports history, as we always do, some TWIS. 2 years ago, was my first experience, my first few games up in the booth at Remax Field. It was awesome. The memory came up on my social media, and I'll never forget that. I was like, I can't believe I'm up here watching Trappers games as a kid. Never thought I'd be up in that booth.
I remember that.
And yeah, well, I mean, you came up, right?
Yes,
you were up in the booth too, and
that was
everything.
sick.
Yes, and that's where I got the inaugural season, Riverhawks, and I got the Riverhawks shirt back here. But I had the pleasure of calling some games this past weekend for the Collegiate Hawks, and I'll be doing so again this weekend down at Remax Field.
Hey, shout out! Get your tickets at.
Well, you don't really get tickets for the Collegiate Hawks.
Oh, okay, you just go.
I think you can just go.
Nice. Show up at the Remax Field. Give some support, yo.
Yeah, but the main Riverhawks team, they start on June 7th, and it's always a fun time down at Remax Field. It's
nice.
Well, you guys know, right? You guys.
Yeah, totally.
You
We
guys
were
have been down
part
there.
of the shebang for a little while there.
Yeah. So so I'm really, really thankful and grateful that they've been allowing me to do some play-by-play, because now I'm getting some play-by-play for baseball under my belt.
Hey, there you go. And we love experience. You've been gaining lots of that.
Yeah, just check marks on the resume.
Totally.
Yeah, 2 years ago, got introduced there, and it's still going strong down at Remax Field. But that will do it for this episode of This Week in Sports. I know we went a little long. Naomi likes to fucking blabber on.
I sure do.
That's totally okay.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Hopefully you will be on next episode.
Totes.
I don't know. It seems like it's the kind of struggle to get you on.
Holy. Well, I mean, he's like, let's do this tomorrow. I'm like, dude, I've been planning to stream for like the whole week tomorrow. Like, you didn't even ask me, so you got to give me a day. You know, I'm not a pull a fucking rabbit out of a hat kind of girl. As much as I wish I could be.
I'll give you. Okay, what's 24 hours? I gave you 24 hours notice.
Give me 48-hour notice.
That's not possible.
It's not possible.
Well, depends my schedule. It depends what happens with the Oilers.
Okay, I'm asking minimum 72 hours. Best I could do.
Minimum?
Minimum 72 hours.
Okay, we'll record probably next weekend. So
Okay, there you go. That's something in there.
we'll see. I mean, we win Game 5. It'll probably still be next. Who knows? Who knows?
No, and I actually do really love being on here. Thank you so much for having me. It is a pleasure, and it's a joy every time I can just banter with my bro.
Yes, check her out on Twitch.
Yes, shout out.
I'm gonna get out of this suit now because I've been I literally just got home and we did this. So, if you watched up to this point, you're a real one. Peace.
Peace.